take us back to that run. Did it all go according to plan?
You know, mostly. There was, you know, when I'm looking at it, that was the first time I actually watched it, so that was pretty, yeah, pretty awesome to watch. But, you know, I see it as, I guess, differently to most people. You know, I'm looking at it through a microscope. So there's a few mistakes in there, which, you know I could have cleaned up, but overall, in the moment, yeah, I was really happy with how it went.
So you're being overcritical to look at a few mistakes in this. This is incredible, to hit these bumps like this at this speed and then do a couple of aerials. So you're going up and down, and then you all of a sudden go upside down. How tough is this event on your body? How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. You know, everything happens so fast. It's everything jam-packed into 25 seconds, and, you know, there's a lot of impact, and it's super intense, and that's kind of what I love about it, and that's kind of why I got into it to begin with. But, you know, obviously, yeah, we do a lot of work during the off season to prepare ourselves to be able to, you know, handle the load. So it's kind of, you know, we're used to it these days.
You do so much work for 25 seconds. When you're at the top of the mountain and you're ready and they start counting you down, what goes through your mind? Do you have a routine?
Yeah, I guess, you know, you got to be. A lot of people like to be really ritualistic with what they, you know, what they do before each run. I try and keep it a little bit more loose and have some fun. And, you know, when I'm having fun, that's when I'm skiing the best. So that's really what I was. You know, I was really happy to be able to, you know, get in that zone last night, and, you know, I knew I was going to get through every round before I even dropped, so that was, you know, I think that was a difference maker.
Well, you pulled it off on the night, that's for sure. Now, Brett's, I think, was in the bar with your parents last night. He's been telling us some stories from them, and they were telling him about driving you the 6 hours to Perisher every weekend to train from Gosford. I mean, you really got to, you know, admire your old man, particularly for driving you up and down and doing all of that for you as a kid. And look where you are now.
Yeah, you know, it's, I guess everything goes back to the grassroots of where it all started, and my family were there from day one, and without them I wouldn't have even been a skier. So, you know, I'm incredibly thankful for what they've done, and all the hours and, you know, and effort they've put in. But at the end of the day, as a family, we all love to ski, we all love winter sports, so that's kind of really what, I guess, drove me and our family into, I guess, you know, what happened last night.
Yeah, and your grandparents were there. It was just lovely. Now, how come you didn't get your medal?
Well, we have the medal ceremony tonight, actually, so that's when I'll get that, you know, big chunk of meat on around my neck.
Oh. I can't believe they take so long to give it to you. Oh, I wanted to see it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to get it around. It's I've had a look at a few photos, but yeah, I think once it gets once you know, they put it around my neck, I think it'll really settle in, and, you know, at that point I'll be able to claim that I'm an Olympic silver medalist.